You're delusional, Dexter. Did you take a peach to the head? How can you compare to Brad Pitt?
Yeah. I love you, babe, but Troy Brad Pitt is God tier.
First Justin Bieber, now Brad Pitt. Mysterious man, just end my misery.
Sorry, can't. You're more valuable alive than dead.
Enough of this. Who are you?
I'm the man behind the curtain, pulling the strings.
Why did you kidnap us? What do you want with me?
I didn't want you, cyanide child. We wanted Dexter. You were the icing on the cake. We didn't expect you to be at the Smith estate. We were sure you would join in the raid on our compound. I guess that baby has you acting very differently these days, cyanide child.
How do you know about that?
You're not the only one who can plant a bug. Your brain is a bruised apple.
Rude.
You managed to get a bug into the Smith estate? Impossible.
Believe what you want. I even heard how Dexter managed to dissect our plan almost perfectly. He's a lot smarter than he looks.
Enough of this, James.
Was it that obvious?
Yes. You're the head of the Carrot Peach family. And you hate my guts so. It wasn't a secret.
No, it wasn't. I just didn't believe your mushy apple brain could think.
Rude.
Listen, I'm sorry I gave you that scar. I was angry back then, and it was war.
Water under the bridge. The scar grew on me.
Then why are we here?
The Honeycrisps betrayed us after the war. The Honeycrisps betrayed Dexter too.
Me?
Hello, Dexter Penny. Or should I say Ambrosia?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ambrosia. They were all wiped out during the war. Dexter isn't an Ambrosia.
Yeah, I'm sure you all believe that. Heck, even I believe that. But apparently that isn't the case. I heard it myself from the bug.
This doesn't make sense. How could I be an Ambrosia?
Apparently your mother gets down and dirty. Daniel isn't your father, so obviously someone has to be. Your real father is Henry Ambrosia, making an heir to the Ambrosia family.
Henry.
Why are you telling us this? Was this your plan from the beginning?
No, this wasn't the plan. It was a pleasant surprise. I somehow feel some camaraderie with Dexter because we were both betrayed by the Honeycrisps. But even a faint sense of kinship isn't enough to stop me from ending you both today.
What happened to my father?
That's a question better answered by Alexis and your Apple friends. But it would be a shame to kill someone who could figure out my plan. Why don't you join us, the Peaches, Dexter? We could really use someone with smarts. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Dexter would never join you. Disgusting, Peach. Dexter. Why are you making that face?
If I'm to join you, I'd need some information.
Dexter.
You'll get all the information you want after you join us.
You're the one trying to poach me, James. I need a little more assurance to betray my wife.
Dexter. What are you doing?
I can simply just kill you without giving you any information.
Then kill me. I don't do anything without knowing all the details.
Dexter.
What do you want to know?
I want to know how and why the Honeycrisps betrayed the Peaches.
Well, because they're assholes.
Don't fuck with me.
Calm down, Dexter. Was just a joke. Heard that on the bug too. Eric is a tool, but you gotta admit that's a funny nickname.
It is. I'm not in the mood for jokes. Tell me what I want to know.
So uptight. We're going to be comrades soon, so lighten up.
Being pelted by Peaches, kidnapped and held in confinement in a dingy dungeon would break anyone's funny bone.
Dexter. This isn't you.
True enough. All right, I'll tell you. The Honeycrisps wanted the industries that the Ambrosia oversaw.
What industries?
Dan, what is this? 21 questions. I was just about to answer that. Fuck man, calm down, biatch.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Now if you allow me to continue. The Honeycrisps wanted the industries Ambrosia had, which were emerald mines in South America and jewelry manufacturing. You've seen Pauline. All blinged out all the time. That's thanks to your Ambrosia inheritance, Dexter. They knew they couldn't beat the Ambrosia family in a head-on fight. The Ambrosias were an older family and had more deadly and sophisticated apple arts, second only to the Gala family. So they came to us Peaches for our technology, hoping to level the playing field. But even that wasn't enough. The Ambrosias were truly a powerful family.
Is this true, Alexis?
Yes.
See, Dexter, if you join me, I'll never lie to you, unlike someone.
I never lied to Dexter.
Sure you didn't.
Enough. Continue.
Dexter, don't join him, please.
The Ambrosias were too powerful, even with the Peaches' help. So the Honeycrisps had to get even more help.
Why did the Peaches even agree to join in? What were you all slated to gain?
We were going to get what we needed the most. More powerful arts. It's no secret we're the weakest in the fruit basket when it comes to fruit arts. It's why we can't rise up. It's why we focus on technology to bridge the gap. But even that isn't enough to let us grow. We need arts.
But you can't use apple arts with Peaches.
That's the thing. Apparently the Honeycrisps were able to modify our arts and make them more powerful. They made us a GMO.
GMOs are banned.
We'll do anything for power. Power runs the world. Power helps us rise.
GMO.
Generally modified ordnance.
You'll take this fruit thing very seriously.
The Honeycrisps wouldn't. Couldn't make a GMO.
Sure, and the Honeycrisps wouldn't betray a fellow family for power and money. They can do whatever they want. They aren't what you think they are. To beat the Ambrosias, they had to call upon the help of other families, turning it into a full civil war, all for their gain. And as we all know, the Ambrosia is no more. In that war of yours, I lost my father. After the war was won for the Honeycrisps, my father went to collect what was owed to him. They killed my father. They didn't want to be associated with creating a GMO, so instead, they decided to silence all who knew about the deal.
So why attack our whole orchard? Why not just the Honeycrisps?
Because you all knew and did nothing to stop them. So I'm here to get my pound of pulp.
We didn't know. If we did, we wouldn't have let the Honeycrisps get away with it.
Bullshit. You can't speak for your orchard. You were a child and wasn't privy to all the information. The adults knew. Your father Marcus knew. Granny Smith knew.
That's not true.
So you're saying that basically all the families knew what the Honeycrisps were doing and allowed it? They allowed the destruction of the Ambrosia family. Of my father.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You see, Dexter, you're on the wrong side. They don't give a fuck about you. They'll call you the first moment they get.
That's not true.
How do you know all of this? Didn't you say they silenced everyone who knew?
My father left me letters. He knew that the disgusting apples weren't trustworthy, and he made preparations in case they betrayed him.
Dexter, please, don't believe him.
This is all a lot to take in at once.
Dexter, please don't leave me.
Why would the orchard allow a family to be destroyed that way?
The Ambrosias were gaining power too fast. Granny Smith and the Smith family were always the leaders of the orchard. I guess they saw it as the perfect opportunity to keep their position and get rid of a nuisance that were nipping at their heels.
Granny Smith loves us all. She would never do that.
Yeah, right. She brings a pregnant woman into a war and she loves you. Dexter, you know you had a sister, right?
I thought the Ambrosias didn't have any heirs.
She wasn't officially an Ambrosia. Your father Henry didn't want her in the life. But the Honeycrisps knew that any living Ambrosia would threaten their new position. So they had her killed. You want to know what her name was?
Yes.
Carol Novia.
Carol Novia.
And she was killed by a Gala.
No.
She was killed by Alexis Gala.
Dexter, I didn't know she was your sister or an Ambrosia. I just did what I was told. I was a child. I don't know why they made me do it. I promise. I didn't know.
Enough of this. I answered your questions, Dexter. Make a decision.
I choose the peaches.
Wise decision. May I ask why?
I have to make the Honeycrisps pay for what they did and everyone else who was complicit. I can't do it myself though, so I'm going to use you to get what I want.
Great. Now take this.
What do you want me to do with this?
You must think I'm an idiot. You think the information was free. Use it to kill Alexis and prove yourself to the cause.
It's okay, Dexter. I will always love you with everything I am.
Do it now.
There we go. There we go.